Okay, today I'm going to review how to create drawings in Onshape. You will be required to create at least 2 drawings for 2 of your team's puzzle pieces. Each individual student needs to create at least 2 drawings of 2 puzzle pieces. So let's go into our document. Now, here I'm in Part Studio 1, and here I'm in Part Studio 2. So I'm going to go back to Part Studio 1, and I want to create a drawing of this part. Well, it doesn't really matter which Part Studio I'm in, but I want to create a drawing. So I'm going to come down here to the plus sign, and in this drop-down window, drop-up window, I guess, I'm going to create drawing. Now, I'm going to stick with the very first choice, ANSI-A inches, okay? So no views, I'll click OK. We're going to add our own views. Now, here is where I will go to the part studio I want to create a drawing of. So I'm going to go to part 1, part studio 1, and I drag this out. Now I like to be up above where the documentation is down at the bottom. So I'm going to put this as my front. Notice in the window it says this is my front orientation. So I click and it drops it there. Now all I have to do is drag across and I get my right orientation automatically. So I drop that straight across. Now I come back here and I click once and I drag straight up. And that's my top view. And if I come across one more time in a diagonal, I can get my isometric view. So that looks good to me. All right, so there's my 4 views. Now to dimensioning. The same basic rules apply for dimensioning. We want to dimension everything that's important, but we don't want to over dimension or dimension things twice. Okay, so I'm going to pick this. For this job, all I need is this simple dimensioning tool at the top. And I'm going to start by going to this line and this line and coming straight up like that. I'm going to come up kind of low. There we go. Now I'll come to this outer line and this outer line, and I'll bring this up just a little bit above. Remember, we want to get wider as we move out. And that's all I really need to do. A little subtraction can tell us what these 2 measurements are. So now I could come off of here, but I don't like it when my dimension lines cross. So I'm going to come off of these edges here, like so. And then I'll do this dimension here. And that should be good for that. Now, I think we'll come off of here. And here. Now, let's give this a title. We can call this red piece. Okay. And we can click in here and wood blocks. And that's how we'll do our drawings. Okay, so that's it for this review. That's why I expect you need to show your 3 orthographic views, top, front, right, and your isometric view, and you need 2 dimension. That's it.